All right, in this assignment, we're going to make this guy have cloth physics, and it'll kind of float around, kind of like those little wavy arm dudes at a gas station or something. So first off, we're going to add some cloth physics to this object. We're going to go to the physics tab, which looks like a ball circling a planet or a moon circling a planet, and I'm going to turn on cloth. If I push play, you'll notice that it falls. We need something for it to collide with, so let's select the ground and turn on collision. And I press play, and it'll collide with the ground. But right now, it's just going flat. We don't want that. We want it to have air inside so that we can create this effect. So we're going to click on the cloth object, the wavy arm guy, and in the physics tab on the cloth settings, we're going to scroll down and turn on pressure. And we're going to increase the pressure amount. I'm just choosing 8. You can play around with it and see what works well for you. Okay, and what it's doing right now is because there's holes in the object, there's simulated air coming out of those holes. So that's why it's pushing this object kind of like a rocket. So we need to pin this in place so that it can't move anywhere. So we're going to select this and go to edit mode up in the top left. And we need to select some geometry at the bottom. So I'm just going to drag a box around the bottom just like that. And then I'm going to go to the data object properties or object data properties, this green triangle, click on plus under vertex groups and click assign. So we have a group and we assigned all these to that group. I'm going to go back into object mode, go back to my physics settings, scroll down, and under shape, it says pin group. We're going to click on that and we now have a group which we pinned. So when I press play, the object will stay in place. It'll fall down and then air will fill it up and we can play around with that value so we get more of what we're looking for. Let's increase that number. Let's see what happens. So it's kind of floating around. That's exactly what we want. Let's increase that number even more. You can play around with some other settings like force fields. If you want to try and add wind, there's vortex, things like that. So with these objects, we can increase the strength. Give it some more effect. But that's essentially what we want is this thing kind of waving around like that. All right, good luck.